Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Uncle P with Superezforex. Let me tell you what today's date is. It is right here. You can see it at 11/4/2021. 11/4/2021. I'm in the middle of the London session. I'm shooting this video because I want to teach you a lesson, and before you guys go forward, yes, this is a live account. And it's in combination. We're using simplicity in conjunction with our too easy system, which tells us when the buyers and sellers are coming in. So two separate systems, but when combined, very powerful. But let me show you this. This is a very important lesson, knowing when to take your profit. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, you'll be able to follow me on this one. And for those who are in my group, the students, I'm using a simplicity trend setting of 7. Okay, so you can see it came down, pulled back up, and drop. I sent out several signals this week: gold, Swiss JPY, and Euro AUD. They all did the same thing, and then several others did the same thing. So I want to kind of explain in the video to help everyone who trades to know what to do. So oftentimes you'll have a more aggressive take profit target, and I'm going to show you that right here. So on this particular pair on the 4-hour, you can see I'm currently up 60 pips on this trade, and also, we had already just previously closed out the Swiss JPY, NZD CAD, and gold we closed out at break even because of this. So here's what happens. So as you can see, I have a more aggressive target, price target right down here in the red for it to come through, drop down, and there you go. However, here's a problem. The problem is the whole time I was talking to you, if you'll notice, going to the 15-minute, if you'll notice, price seems to be stalling out right here. See how you have these nice candles coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, and now they're bunching up. That is a sign that there may be an issue here with it pressing through. Now, if you pull out your Fibonacci levels, it may be sitting at a fib level or whatever for Fibonacci traders. But the truth of the matter is, let me show you something to see. Why is it stopping at this level and not going further? Okay, let's just mark it up. And as you can see, strong support. So it found support right here in this area. And because it found support in this area, what it's doing is stalling out. And so even if, and this is what actually happened on the gold trade, Swiss JPY, and Euro AUD trades that we were in earlier this week through the signal service. So what happened was it came within 1 pip. So let me draw a line where the and I'll change this color here so you can see. So this is more about when to take profit, even if it doesn't hit your take profit level. I know a lot of people want to say, hey, I want it to go here so that I can show off my account. And I'm going to make this green. All right. So we have our blue zone. We can see right here, this is where it's sitting at. And the whole time I'm talking, it hasn't broken through yet. Hopefully it will. But it looks like it's having a tough time. So now you can eyeball it and clearly see exactly why price is stopping shy of a possible take profit target. So mine's on this one was a lot more aggressive, but what happened on the Swiss JPY, the Euro AUD, and gold, all of them did the same thing. They came within one pip away from the take profit target before pulling back up. And so if you're woke during the sessions that are trading during the time, because you got to sleep, you're human. And so if you're woke and you see that it's within 1 pip, but it's starting to stall out, close the trade and take the money. As I told the students in class today, we're not in the business here of trading for the sake of trying to have people see our account history to show off how many times it hit green and this and that. That's for the youngsters, okay? The ones that still laying up at mama house, you know, and they're laying up at mama and daddy house. They ain't got no bills, you know. So, yeah, they're about showing off and showing account histories and this and that. But when you're a grown man, you got bills to pay and possibly a spouse or some kids. You got to pay the bills. So if it's coming within a pip or two or close to your take profit target, but you look to the left and you begin to see, why is it stalling out? And how do you say stall out? Okay, very good question. See how at first it was single candle, single candle, single candle, single candles. Then this candle touched and pulled back up. Then it went back down, touched in the exact same area where this one stopped. And this is happening live as we speak on my live account. Okay, GBP, JPY, 15-minute time frame. For those who's watching this video who's in class, I'm using a trend period of 7. Okay, so you can follow along. But look, this stopped here on the dime, pulled up, came back down, touched, pulled up, touched. And as we're looking right now, it's sitting literally right here again. So it has touched it 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 or more times of the candle sitting in one area. Now it can break through. It could. But the truth of the matter is it's sitting at support. So if your take profit is literally right here, take the freaking money. Okay? You're not in the business of showing off. You're in the business of making money. Now, one of the things you can do if you want, you can move your stop loss. Okay, and let me add another vertical line. And I'll change this color to red, rojo for my Hispanic family. Rojo. Okay, so I'll change that to red. You can move your stop loss down right above this level. So let me mark up the level so you can kind of see it. Okay, right to there. Because this level, you see this candle here? That was a level of resistance. Okay, pull back down, and then it came back down on this candle and acted as support. So that means this is a level, okay? And as we speak, I'm still stuck here. Yes, I'm up 66 pips. This is happening live as we speak. But the truth of the matter is, it has not budged out of this box. So you can pull your stop loss all the way down. Now, I have a different agenda for this one. So I won't do it on this particular pair, but if I'm just telling you, if you wanted to lock in profit, and you just like, well, and see how this candle touched in the zone and then popped out, and see how this candle touched in the zone, popped out before dropping. So that means this is a strong support area, very strong. Okay. Now I got in at such a crispy price on this pullback until I'm going to wait, looking at it from a much higher time frame. I'm going to wait and hold this, let it do its pullback, and then go ahead and proceed on down. But if your target is here and it's literally within a few pips, please close the trade. Okay. Now, here's what happened for me. On the gold, Swiss, JPY, and EA, Euro, AUD, I was still asleep. So, you know, human beings do have to sleep. So, that happens, you know, maybe you wake up and you say, oh my God, it came within 1 pip, 2 pips, or 3 pips of my take profit target, and I missed it before it pulled back up, you know, and did a retrace. Well, if that happens, you have 2 choices. Number 1, if the trade retraced back to your entry point, you can close it out at break even. Or number 2, you can hold it and wait for the retrace to possibly be finished, and then it cascades back into whatever direction you thought it was going to originally go. So those are the 2 choices. But the key is, if you're looking at it and you see that it's stalling out, even if, let's just say for an example, let's take this example one step further. Let's say your take profit was here, okay, at this green line, which would be this level here. Okay, so we'll mark it right here, and you see this key level right here. So you say, okay, this is going to be my TP. This will be my TP. All right, so let's say you touch that level. Why? Because you see it right here. So if that's the case, that's fine. So let's say your take profit were down here, but you see it stalling out up here, and you don't know why. Well, the first thing you want to do, again, is glance to the left and see, are there a bunch of candles? And this is more for newbies as well. Do you see a bunch of candles that have stalled out in this area? Okay, so look at this candle. It came down, touched right about where this one came and couldn't get through. So this is what they call support or resistance. See how it resisted coming through? Dropped down, broke through, came all the way up, and then came right back down again. So this is when they say resistance turns support. So this was resistance at first. Now it became support and bounced off. Now it's coming right back down to this support area. So this could be, again, an easy way for you to spot it. And this is Forex Trading 101 for those who've been trading for a while. I know that, but ain't nothing wrong with a refresher. As you can see, look, I was down up 65 pips, and now it's still stuck where? Right in this area. It's having a hard time breaking through it. This is a sign, take the money. Okay, so I don't care if your take profit was down at this level, But if you see it stalling out up in this level, look to the left and find the reason why. You see, resistance, broke through, came back down, retested this zone, came out, now on the downtrend, came in, bounced out of it. Now it's touching to the bottom of it, came out, touched to the bottom, bottom, bottom. That means this is a strong support area. Either move your stop loss above the zone or this area, or just simply close the trade out and take your profits and be happy. Okay. All right. So this is just a short video, not only for my students, but also for those who are on my YouTube channel and also those who's in the signal service. Because quite often, sometimes you'll see that we, in our reports, we say, hey, close the trade out early in profits. This is the reason why you see this so often on the report, because we're about making money. We're not about showing off and how many times, people show off their account history and they show green. Well, typically it's because they only took, a few pips anyway, 5, 10 pips. And so it was easy to hit the target. But when you're day trading and swing trading, there's a lot of fluctuation that happens. Now, if I was technically to give a diagnosis of what I think is going to happen, I would actually think that if it does pull back up, it may try to retest this area here, which is why you see my stop loss. I have a long-term projection on this one, so I don't feel the need to rush out of it. But if it does stop at this area and pull back up, I'm assuming it may come and retest, see, this area. See, resistance, resistance, resistance. Then it broke out, came support, broke over, came back and retested this zone again, came out, tested the zone again, and then broke through it. Okay. Came back up and tried to get back in it and couldn't, and then dropped to the next level. So that's what I see. Okay. So if it does stop here and retrace, I believe it can come back above this area, which is why my long-term projection is to hold this for a while. Because the JPY, because of the Evergrande China news situation, was far beyond its level where it should have been. So I have a long-term hold on this one, but if not, my entry was up here. My stop loss is right there. So either way it goes, I'm going to make money on this trade. So it's just a matter of being patient. But look out, the whole time I've been doing this video, notice it has not budged at all. It's still in this area. It's having a hard time breaking through. Now, if it does break through this level, then the next one we'll have to look at is down here at this level. So just helping you guys understand when you're running into these target levels and they're stalling out, what's the wisest thing to do? Take the money and run. Do not be a trader who's, thinking too little, where you're just only worried about showing off your account history. No, take the money and run. Okay. All right. Hope this video helped. Let me know in the comment section whether you like this video or not, and I'll do more of them. Okay.